Hi, this is Tamara, and I am inside like anybody else during this interesting time that we find ourselves in, but that's okay. We have yoga. I've been doing yoga since I've been inside, and I'm ready to share it with you because I'm sure you are missing your practice. So, if you'd like, I don't know how long this will go, but let's do some stretches and follow our breath and just calm down together. So, find yourself in an easy seated pose, comfortable cross legged position, and allow your eyes to gently close. Bring the hands to rest on the backs of the thighs, palms facing upward. Allow the thumbs and the index fingers to touch so we create the shape of Jnana Mudra in each hand. On our next inhale, allow the shoulders to roll up toward the ears. Exhale and let them slide back and down. So let's do that again. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Up we go. Exhale, release. And one more. Inhale, rise. Exhale back. Perfect. Okay. So let's go for a little bit more opening in the shoulders. So now that we're starting to move the body, just keep in mind, listen to your body, inhaling up. If something hurts, stop. If you feel like you want to do a little more or a little less at any time, you can. And just allow yourself to tune into your senses. When we do that, we step away from worry and we come into the present moment. Our senses are how we feel. The texture of the breath as it comes in through the nose. Sound, taste, sight. It's a way that we can ground ourselves, particularly if we're feeling a little stressed. So, taking the right hand on the knee and the left arm forward, we'll inhale and open the arm into the back space. Exhale, bringing the arm across. Again, inhale, we open the twist. Exhale, coming across. So it's important that we feel the movement coming from the ribs, opening. Exhale, coming across. And one more time, open it up. Exhale, close. Good. Coming to center. Bringing the fingertips onto the shoulders. And this time we'll draw the elbows back on the inhale. Exhale as they draw together and come down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, bring them down. Continue this about 2 or 3 more times. Good. Bring the hands onto the knees. And now we'll anchor with the left hand cupping the knee gently. The right arm stretches out in front. And we'll inhale to open the arm into the back space, letting the ribs rotate to get us there. Exhale, coming across. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, come across. You might even want to lower the hand. Inhale, open. If you notice that your shoulder is rising into your ear. Exhale, come across. Inhale, open. Exhale, come across. Perfect. Coming back to center. And let's release the right leg out to the side. Left foot comes into the inner thigh. Okay. We're just going to do a slide with the right hand. So inhale up top. Exhale, slide. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slide. Rise and slide. Good. Bringing the left arm forward. Good. So we're going to tuck the right ribs under, feeling the left ribs draw back. And the arm rises into the back space. Head tips back and sweeps forward. Again, the arm rises, the ribs tuck under, lifting and stretching the left arm into the back space. Exhale, sweeping in. We'll do that one more time. Arm rises, rotate into the side bend. The arm lifts and stretches into the back space. And sweeping forward toward the leg. Good. All right. Other side. Right foot coming into the left inner thigh. Left leg extends. Putting the right hand down on the right thigh just as a gentle anchor. Inhale as we're seated upward. Exhale, slide in. Just where you feel something. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Rise. And fold. Now we'll allow the right arm to extend. Coming into a revolved left ribs under, right ribs back, right arm up, into the back space. And the arm sweeps forward. Again, lifting, tucking under. The arm rises and sweeps. One more time like that, allowing the right arm to lift, tucking left ribs under, right ribs back, arm up. So you'll notice I'm holding my foot. If your foot's not available, hold your pants, your leg, or you could bring a strap under your foot and hold back here on a hip hinge, wherever you fold. All right, rise up. Bring the knees behind us now. And spread the fingers wide, shoulders over wrists. Now we're in all fours. And we'll practice cat and cow. So cat, cow. Inhale, tip the tailbone up, look up. This is cow pose. Exhale, rounding the back. Cat. Cow. Cat. Good. Come back to sit on the heels. Rise up onto the knees, let the arms lift up overhead. The hands lower to the heart as we sit back to the heels. This time coming forward, interlace the hands and they rise overhead. Exhale, hands coming down to all fours. All right, let me take side view. Here we are now, all fours. Again, cat and cow. So we arch, drawing up from the navel, round. Option to now add a heel lift, arch, bending the left knee, letting the foot rise. Bringing the knee in toward the face, exhale. Arch. Round. Good. Bring that knee down and we'll do it to the other side. Arch. Round. Arch. Round. Good. Okay. Let's see. Tucking the toes under. Let's sit back on our heels. So we're feeling a toe stretch in each foot. If it's too intense, lean forward, coming off the toes a little bit. If you feel like you'd like more, lean back. You want to make it a balance, come into squat, lifting the knees off the ground. Whenever we balance, we're focusing down the tip of the nose and looking at something not moving. That's our drishti. Good. Okay, knees down, hands down, rising up, downward facing dog. Rolling over the toes, knees come down, child's pose. Good. All right, need to fix my hair. All right, so once again, we're sitting on our heels and then rising up so that we're standing on the knees. The arms lift up. Right hand takes the left wrist and we pull out to the right. Come to center. As we release, we come back halfway. We're going to feel this in the thighs. Inhale up. Left hand, right wrist, and pull out to the left. Good. Let's bring the right foot forward and bend at the knee. So here we are in a kneeling lunge pose. The hands come down underneath the shoulders. Let me step back. Sweet. Perfect. Okay. Let the hips rock back, toes rise, half splits pose. Let's make it dynamic, pressing the foot down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come back. Up. Back. One more time. Excellent. Bringing that right knee back. Child's pose. Rolling forward into kneeling plank. Kneeling push-up. Rise right back up and come hips to heels. Again, inhaling forward on the knees. Kneeling plank. Kneeling chaturanga. Rise and hips to heels. Inhaling now the left foot to the front of the mat. Good. Coming into a kneeling lunge pose, Anjaneyasana. And then we'll practice a dynamic stretch that takes us between Anjaneyasana And Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits pose. Inhaling forward. We want to keep the knee over ankle if we can. Exhale, hips draw back. Keep your awareness. I just heard a bird chirping outside the window. I love that. Coming forward through kneeling chaturanga all the way down to the belly. Rising up into low cobra. Release. Roll back over the knees to child's pose. Ready to rise into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, and pedal the heels. Good. Coming forward to plank, the knees drop down and the hips go back. So I'll come into a side view so you can see how this series looks. Hands down, tuck the toes, rise to downward dog. Right knee comes forward in between the wrists and the right leg rises up. Right knee toward the right elbow and the right leg rises up. Right knee comes across toward the left elbow and the right leg rises up. The foot comes down, the knees come down. Child's pose. Coming forward, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And the left knee comes forward in between the arms and then rises to the sky. Coming across to the right elbow. Coming out to the left elbow. To the sky. And the foot comes down and the knees come down. And there's something on my mat. Okay. And I face you again. So we were just on the wrist, and my wrist would appreciate a stretch, as I'm sure yours would. So hands together, interlace the fingers, and just roll the wrist forward. Feels kind of nice. Try it backward. All right. So from there, we're going to do a little bit more on the wrist and make it a breathing exercise. Right hand will go over left and interlace. Take an inhale with arms outstretched. Exhale, curl the hands under. Inhale, arms outstretched and lift up. Exhale, come back down, tuck them under. Lift up. This will feel a little bit more like a back bend. Engage the belly and lift the heart center. Exhale, sitting down. Good. Release. Lean into the left wrist. And then lean into the right wrist. Good. Left hand comes over top this time. We'll interlace the hands again. Take a breath up top. Exhale, curl it under and sit. Inhale, rise. Engaging the belly if you're back bending from the upper back. Exhale, coming down. And one more. Perfect. Okay. So let's get ready for sun salutations. All right. So stepping to the front of the mat. One foot then the other. Want to have the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, arms rise. I'm off the screen. All right. Let me step over to the side so I can demonstrate. I'll talk you through it. From mountain pose, inhale, the arms rise up. Exhale, fold. Rise halfway up and release. The right foot lunges back. The left foot follows to downward dog. Heels lower and then lift, and we roll forward into plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Rise, up dog. Rolling over the toes to down dog. Right foot lunges through. Left foot follows. Reverse swan dive up. Chair pose. Left side. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale. Halfway up. And release. Left foot lunges back. Right foot follows to downward dog. Rolling forward into plank. Lower chaturanga. Rise up dog. Down dog. Left foot rises. Left foot lunges. Right foot follows. Reverse swan dive up. Chair pose. Going directly into sun salutation B. Beginning with chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway up and release. Stepping back to plank pose. Lowering chaturanga. Rise, up dog. Rolling back to down dog. The right foot lunges and the left foot presses. Warrior one on the rise. Exhale, fold. Stepping back and lowering in. Rise. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward, the right foot presses. Warrior one. And fold. Stepping back to plank, lowering chaturanga. Rise, up dog. Down dog. Okay. So from your down dog, you stepped to the front of the mat and arrived in a seated forward fold. Taking long, deep breaths. And just noticing how you're tuning in to your body, becoming aware, worrying less, and focusing more on the sensation in the back of your thighs. So here we can practice a breath of ujjayi. And this would be like creating the sound of ha, but try it with your mouth closed. Make that sound out your nose. Feel your muscles begin to soften as you sink a little deeper into the pose. Knees are still soft, but you're feeling heavy. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to come side view again. Lay down on your back. No, I don't need this. Okay. Bring the right knee into the chest and hug it in. And you're either holding on the shin or maybe behind the thigh. This needs to feel comfortable. We'll rotate the right ankle around. And the other way. Good. Allow the right foot to come into the inner thigh and the arms to fall back like goalposts. As a reclining tree pose. Good. Let the right leg extend forward, arms stretch overhead, bring the left knee in for a hug. And we're holding either on the shin or behind the thigh as is comfortable. Let's rotate the ankle in one direction, crack, 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 in the other. Perfect. And then let's take the shape of a reclining tree on this side, letting the left foot arrive gently in the inner thigh. And let the arms just rest back into a goalpost shape. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and we'll let it out together through the mouth. Here we go. Inhale. Good. Let the left leg go forward and the arms to stretch behind. Okay. Both knees come in now. Rock left to right. Good. So matching breath with movement. Inhale here. Exhale the knees up into the chest. Out to the sides and down. Inhale here. Bring them in. Lift the head and shoulders if you'd like to add abdominal work. Inhale here. Good. Let the feet come down. Let the arms come out to the side. So the feet are together, the knees are together, and the feet are on the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, the knees drop to the right. You're just looking straight up to start. Knees center and to the left. So just creating that twist in the lower body. Exhale, knees to the right, to center, and into the left. Good. Bring the knees in the chest. Continue this movement. Inhale, center. Let the knees drop right. Now you can look left, center. They go left and you look right. Notice I'm hovering because I want more abdominal work here, but you can certainly just let the legs land if you want it to feel a little more um, like less work. Center. One more to this side. And over here. Good. Okay. So legs up, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms forward like snow angel wings and reach the fingers forward. Good. Knees come in and the feet come down. Arms lower, we'll rise up like bridge pose. Exhale, release. The arms rise overhead. The knees come in. The legs lift. Knees in, feet down. Hands to the mat. Tuck shoulders under. Rising up like bridge. Lowering down. Arms lift. Legs rise. Knees bend in. Feet come down. Soles of the feet together. Both knees drop out. Hands resting overhead. Reclining butterfly. All right. So what's left? Um, Cross the right knee over the left. Let both knees rise. Bring the hands up toward the shins, letting the knees come toward the face. So I'm holding close to the knees, not feeling that much here. If you're able to reach more toward the ankles, then it'll feel a little bit more like a cow's face pose. You'll have sensation in both hips. Notice anytime head and shoulders rise, you're engaging the abdominals along with it. So that's just if you want to add a little bit more. But you could certainly be down here if you'd rather just be in your hips. Or if you just want to be in your low back. That was that first pull. All right, let that go. Windshield wiper the knees while they're crossed. It gives us a little bit more freedom in the hips. But if anything you're doing hurts the knees, then obviously it's stop. That's great. Okay, let that go. Cross the left knee over the right. Lift the knees and take hold. And remember, just because you held more lightly, up toward the knees to begin, doesn't mean you can't test out the ankles a few breaths in. See what's there. Okay. Release the feet down and windshield wiper. Your knees drop left. You'll feel a real nice intense stretch here in the right hip. And when they drop to the right, you might get a little IT band stretch added to your supine twist here on that side. Okay, a couple more times. unwind, bring the knees in, and let the legs go. So here we are, Shavasana, laying on our back, palms facing up, eyes closed. And just kind of allowing yourself to be in this moment, knowing that I don't know how long we just practiced yoga for, but however long that was, the body appreciates it and we feel better for it. Okay. So I encourage you to, after this video ends, to maybe, I don't know, do a little meditating for 10 minutes or so. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You could just go out and sit out on your patio and go stare at nature for 10 minutes and just observe things. Remember, every time you are using your senses, you're bringing yourself into the present moment. When you're in the present moment, you're appreciating all that is there before you, as opposed to having a lot of concern for the unknown, things we can't control. So really do your best. I mean, it is stressful times, but we have yoga and we still have internet and yoga available by internet. So thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope it recorded well, and there will be more to come. In the meantime, my name is Tamara Ronkin, and I am broadcasting from Coral Springs, Florida. My website is www.ronkin.com. Hands together in Anjali Mudra at the heart, and we'll have 3 deep cleansing breaths to close it up. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. 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 And hands up high into a place of gratitude, and just taking a moment to think of any first thing that comes to mind that makes you feel grateful. I don't know. I'm grateful for spending time with my family. I actually kind of enjoy it. I like having the time off and the clearing of the schedules. And we'll all get through it. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Oh, wait a minute. And I don't even know if any of my microphones can pick that up. Maybe. All right. Have a wonderful day.